welcome to another edition of
Ice with Jordan. Check out what we got in store for you this week.
It's now time for Jordan's Strip. This is my mate Andy and his big shiny one. Now before we get to know about the pair of them, he's going to thrash it around the strip. Roll on, click, click, VT. Wow, what a performance that was, Andy. I must say, you definitely know how to handle this car. Now, I'm going to be a bit nosy and ask a bit about yourself. First of all, how old are you?
I'm 22 at the minute.
22?
Yeah.
And how come you've got a car like this at 22? What do you do?
Well, I work hard and I work on computers. I'm a consultant for an internet service provider.
God, I bet you have all the girls running after you.
It's all right, but my girlfriend wouldn't like you to say that.
Oh, all right then. Cut. So, what have you added to the car since you've had it? You've only had it about 6 months, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had it 7 months in total
7
now.
months, right.
It's got spoilers on it and different indicators, but the main feature really is the wheels. They're 18-inch wheels, which is probably as big as you'll get on a Subaru, and it's a hell of a lot better than the
And do they hold the road well?
Oh, it's miles better, yeah.
Yeah, what about in the
That's
wet?
proven.
That's true.
Yeah. In the wet, yeah, they're fine.
Really?
Yeah,
Excellent.
very good.
And what about the interior?
Well,
That looks pretty smart.
yeah, it's got uprated sport seats in it, and that's about it for the interior. There's a TV in the dash, but where it's really happening is in the boot. Take a look at that then.
Wow, that is some sound. Tell me about it.
Right, well, I mean, I spend a lot of time in the car, so I decided to put a decent stereo in it. We've got 4 10-inch subs, an amp to power the subs, an amp per door, a video player for when I'm bored, CD changer, another CD player, mini disc changer, and a graphic equaliser, and it sounds absolutely brilliant.
You've got everything in it. You must have spent an absolute fortune on this car, as much as it costing a lot anyway.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've spent fortunes on it.
Blimey.
It helps me pass the time when I'm sat in traffic. So.
Ah, well, I'm very impressed. I'm glad to have it on Jordan Strip.
Cheers.
Well, as you can see, we're having a wicked time here, but it's off to check out another one of our special reports. So check it out. The Doncaster Show in Yorkshire is the first major show event of the season, with people traveling all over the UK to see wild cars, hot rods, ice displays, and check out what's new in the world of modified cars. The standard of vehicles on display was really impressive, which combined with some good weather made for a really cool weekend. We caught up with a few guys in their cars.
Hi, my name's Kevin and this is a Renault 5 GT Turbo, as you can see. And I've done quite a bit of modifications to it, changed the bumpers, spoilers, door interior, leather seats, engine modifications, what else? I don't think what else I've done to it now. Changed the wheels, lowered it, exhaust, more batteries to compensate for the noise of the radio. The 0 to 60 time ain't that quick really, because there's too much weight in it, basically, with all the stereo. I like the Doncaster Show because I mean you get to see every type of vehicle here. I mean, there's all the noisy people here, you got all the show and shine, you got all the Vauxhall people here, you got everyone. I mean, you can't get much of a better show.
Hi, I'm Wes. This is my car. It's a Renault 1916 valve cabriolet. It's a limited edition. There was only 50 of them brought to the country on a right-hand drive. I've done quite a bit to it. It's been lowered. It's got big rims on it. Quite a lot of engine work done, stereo system, so on and so forth. It's had a full respray in M3 blue, big spoilers, and it's got the kit on it and everything. I'm well pleased with the results. I've got some other plans to sort out the mirrors, get some M3 mirrors on it. There's a single wiper coming within a week or two. Possibly might have throttle bodies put on the engine, and that should pick it up by about another 50 brake horsepower, so I'll be looking forward to maybe doing that. The estimated 0 to 60 time on this, it's been up and down in time, but we reckon about 6.9 seconds with the brake horsepower now, running about 167 through the wheels. I like the Doncaster Show because it's the first one of the year. It's obviously a great start to the year. It's outdoors, which is good, and quite a lot of people turn up. It's probably one of the biggest shows in the country.
My name's Matty, this is my 318i convertible, bought 2.5 years ago. Since then, new interior, new wheels, 2 layering kits, new paint job, new roof, new window tints, new exhaust, new stereo system. Love coming to Doncaster, gives me a chance to show off my car and obviously see the cars that the other people have got here. My name is no object, I'd still have my car because this is my car. I chose the BMW because good German engineering and street cred.
Hi, my name's Paul Horrocks and this is my Mark II Golf VR6. I've owned it for about 2.5 years now. Bought it as a standard 8 valve. As I say, it's now a VR6 on its second engine. Putting out about 200 horsepower. Keep up with the standard Porsche 911, one of the older types obviously. Just on its way to finalising it, just the interior to finish. But if money were an object, I'd probably change it for a Porsche, something like that. Similar stuff. It'd have to be a V6 or like a flat 6, because I just like the sound. Well, I've been coming here for 3 years now. This is the first time I've shown my car. It's not quite finished. I plan to get the interior done, but I had to buy another engine instead. Just think it's quite a local show. I'm from the northeast anyway, so just like the atmosphere and the variety of the cars. It's very good.
My name's Adrian Johnston. I'm over to the Doncaster Show here to show my 18 Vauxhall Astra Sport. It's one of the sound-off cars this year for Doncaster 2000. It's 1800, it's super chipped, Kent cams on it, it's pushing out about 150 brake or so, so it has strut brace, 17-inch alloys, Euro kit, bonnet vents, air vents in the roof, single wiper conversion, back spoilers, deep Ibiza spoilers in the back, all colour coded in white. If money was no object, I'd probably still have the same car. The Doncaster Show is just great because there's so much to see, so much to do, so many modified cars, all your magazines, everything. It's just a great show to come to. It's worth the 400-mile drive.
The event that always gets the crowd moving is the burnout competition. Despite a few transmission breakdowns, cars all managed to make that important tire smoke. I'm just glad I didn't have to pay for the rubber. So that's the show season, up and running, off to a great start. Let's hope the year provides many more shows like Doncaster. Though many of us stray from the path of righteousness, there's one man who will always keep the faith. He's the priest unleashed, none other than the Reverend Bob.
All right, mate, catch you later. How are you, viewers? Reverend Bob here with another edition of The Priest Unleashed. Now, I know you're all thinking, what's that doing on his head? I've had a bit of a promotion. I went to see the Pope last week, kissed his ring, lovely cluster. So, bit of a promotion, sign of higher status. I've got to wear it. Looks naff, but anyway, that's by the by. So, I'm not in the church today, as you can obviously notice. I'm in my new premises. Remember a couple of weeks ago, I was telling you about Snide Gear, yeah? My new sports label. Since it was on the telly, it's gone mental. Phone's not stopped, so I've splashed out load of staff. Have a look at them. Keep working, lads. All right, hey, they do a good job, bless them. Anyway, down to business. I've had loads of letters in. Thanks very much for that. Apart from that bloke from Accrington, that was thrown out of court, all right, so don't write in again. Anyway, down to business. I've had one particular letter in from Mr. S. Donkey here, complaining that I'm promoting ruining the environment, noise pollution, that sort of thing. And to be quite honest, I think he's talking a load of rubbish. But being the fair bloke that I am, I think we should go and find him, have a chat, see if we can convert him to the holy ways. Let's have a go. Hey viewers, this looks like our man here, right? Now, being the good priest that I am, I treat everyone in my parish with equal standing. Even soap-dodging degenerates like this bod here. Let's go and have a chat with him. All right, man. Is it Mr. Donkey, yeah?
Yeah.
How are you, man? Reverend Bob.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Reverend Bob.
Excellent. Now, what? I've got to ask you, what does the S stand for in your name, man?
Swamp.
Swamp Donkey. Hey, sounds about right. I'm here, mate. That letter you wrote us,
Yeah.
What's that all about, man? Accusations of this, that and the other? Come on, explain yourself.
Well, I'm sorry, Reverend, but you're guilty.
Of what?
You are destroying this environment.
Ah, man.
With all these cars that you're promoting, it's shocking. Just think of all the gases coming out of those exhausts.
What? I don't know what you're on about, man. What are you getting at?
You're destroying the ozone.
Destroying the ozone? I've seen that. I've got better things to watch on a Sunday morning than that rubbish.
You're killing this world. The grass is dying, the trees are dying. Have you ever hugged a tree?
What? I haven't, mate. Plants. I bet you've had a bit of plant action in your time, haven't you?
What could you possibly mean?
Anyway, flowers, yeah, I'm into all that. But when you're blasting down the highway, yeah, 170 miles an hour on the Queen's Highway, yeah, you're not worried about that. You're gripping onto the wheel, you're having the ride of your life.
But Bob, you don't understand.
Here we are,
This
man.
is a lonely cause I'm fighting.
How can you tell me you're lonely and say to me that the sun don't shine?
What, the sun is shining, Bob?
I was being poetic, all right, leave it out. Look, when was the last time you were in a car, man?
I've never been in one.
Hear this, viewers, he's never been in a car and he's writing to me, spouting off. Look, mate, I've got to take you somewhere, a bit of education. Come on, come with me, I'll show you something that'll change your mind.
But what about me taters?
Hey, when you come back, your taters will be boiling, lad, I promise you.
Oh.
Come on.
All right.
Let's have a look. Well, viewers, to blow Mr. Swampy's mind here, thought I'd show him something really special, a wicked IS200. What do you think, Swamp?
I'm not convinced.
All right, man, fair enough. Have a look at the wheels, 18-inch.
I'm still not convinced.
Check out the exhaust system, it's like a baked bean can.
The pollution, I'm not convinced.
Tinted glass.
Meh.
All right, man, and have a look at this. Press of the button, the lights flash, and with a bit of divine intervention from the Lord.
Hey, that's good.
It's all right, man. Come on, we'll show you the best bit. Let's go for the spin.
All right.
Pull the handle, Swampy lad, it's not that clever.
Oh.
There you go. Hey, check it out, we've got leather seats, we've got aircon, we're cruising, we're looking good, our kid.
Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? Does it come in green?
Hey, you can have green if you want, man.
Yeah. Oh, nice one. She's nice, isn't she?
Hey, steady on, pal, you're getting the hang of it now. Not that a priest does anything like that, viewers.
Oh, right. Oh!
You like that, man?
Oh, yes.
Hey, what can I say, viewers? Another convert, it's like shelling peas, innit? And I'm feeling that fired up now. It's time for a reading from one of these, the good book. And today's writings come from Saint Natra. Here we go. Hang on, hey, Simon, it's stopped.
Carry on.
I can't carry on the tape, stopped.
Well, do the announcements.
We apologise for the breakdown in sound on this programme, viewers. In the meantime, here's some pictures of clouds and some light music. Yeah. Very bow, skitty
Nice one. Keep singing.
Have you fixed it? Yeah, come
No,
on, man.
just keep
Bada
singing.
bow, steady, very bow. Come on. Here we go. Remember, viewers, the man upstairs, he loves every one of you. Keep watching.
Bob!
Well, part one's just about got me exhausted, but I wonder if I can keep it up in part two. Check it out in a few minutes.
Now this Saxo VTS sure is a nice car, but will it pass the test? The thriller with vanilla. Here to talk about his car is Gary. How are you doing, Gary?
All right, thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. Okay. Tell us a little bit about your car here.
Well, basically, I bought the car 3 years ago. There's obviously a standard VTS, which they give a good power, 120 horsepower standard. Driving it a bit, it's not enough. You need more.
So what do you have?
At the moment, running just under 200 horsepower with
200 horsepower,
with
up from
nitrous
120
oxide.
with nitrous oxide.
That's right.
What kind of horsepower does the nitrous add to it?
Well, that's 75 horsepower.
An extra 75 horsepower just from the bottle itself. So that's very nice. Can we have a look at it?
Certainly.
Excellent.
Obviously, we have the bottle in the boat, obviously, and there's a braided pipe going through the car into the engine bay to a solenoid which mixes it with petrol with certain size jets. Determining which size jet gives you whatever horsepower you want.
Did you do the install yourself?
Yes.
So any consumer could actually probably do it themselves if they're pretty handy with tools and whatnot with cars?
Definitely.
Good deal. And what's the cost about for something like this?
You'll be talking somewhere around £600–700 for the full install.
So how about we give it a go, Gary?
Why not?
Excellent. Well, I tell you what, Gary, that was awesome. Man, that was awesome. Thank you so much. And I tell you what, you passed the Thriller with vanilla test. No doubt.
Okay, let's show you a 15-inch package. Wheel and tyre package there, 4 wheels, 4 tyres on the car, around about £400. You can decide whether you want a different finish, different colours, for instance, different designs. Choice is yours. But basically, it's a good package. You got not too low profile. It's a 50 series tyre. It's not too hard on the road, not too hard in suspension. You don't feel every matchstick on the road. Looks good. You can go for 16-inch. Next step up. Or you go 17-inch. Okay, let's show you a 17. That's probably one of the most popular ones we have at the moment. It looks good. The reason it's popular is because the 5 spokes go right to the edge of the rim. There's no set in here. The spoke doesn't go in there and make it a short spoke. It's a nice long spoke. You've got a 40 series tyre. This sort of wheel will, for instance, fit your Golf, your Honda, your Ford, all sorts of vehicles. Your profile, your tyre may change, but the look of the wheel doesn't. It will look good. You might think, okay, great, that's fine, 15, 16, 17, I want something a bit more exciting. So let's go over here, I'll show you some bigger ones. Okay, this 18-inch is a Ferrari style wheel, nice open design, looks really good. Nice, right through here, sees all your brakes, shows them off. You must keep your brakes clean, you might need a brake caliper paint, not good for rusty brakes, you need to look after them. Nice polished rim, the depth varies. That's an 18-inch wheel. Okay, you think, great, it's okay, what else? 20-inch. Let's show you a 20-inch on the car. Freelander, 15-inch wheel, high profile. Look at that, 80 series profile. That is a big, high profile tyre. Great for four-wheel driving, but on road use, looks a bit naff. Let's show you this. 20-inch, nice low profile on it, 40 series tyre. Does that look the business? Or do you prefer that? Back to 15-inch. I reckon you go for that. Definitely 20-inch. Okay, let's look at some conversions here. Hatchback, nice popular car, naff wheels again. Okay, this wheel may not be popular now, may not be around now, but it gives you an idea. 13-inch, profile there, not too bad, wheel a bit naff. Let's just roll it back a bit and we'll show you first of all a few options. 17-inch, that's a big jump. 13, 14, 15, you're going up 4 inches on the wheel size. It's a 14. One up from your 13, a bit better. 60 series tyre, not quite as low, not quite so firm in suspension. Looks good, up to you. 15, still the most popular size. Reason why, price. Prices are good, packages are great, lots of choice.
Well, it's time for another thriller with vanilla. Here we have a car that was once called a Nova, now we call it a Supernova. And here my man Phil is going to explain it for you. Why is this a Supernova?
Well, it's got a 2-litre 16-valve engine.
So that's not what comes with it?
No, it's...
So you replaced the whole engine?
Yeah, it's usually got 70 horsepower. It's got
Wicked.
The other 1.3 is 2-litre.
How much horsepower?
190.
190 horsepower.
Yeah.
And what do you think the weight of this vehicle is?
I don't know.
Doesn't look much more than a go-kart. 200 horsepower, that thing's gonna really kick butt, huh?
Oh yeah, it goes well. It does. Flies.
Really?
A lot of things
so
to catch it.
What all have you done to it here?
It's a complete new engine and gearbox. Weber carburetors.
Weber carbs.
Yeah. Different exhaust manifold and system.
No emissions, huh?
Oh no.
Oh.
Don't worry about that.
Well, nice. Can we have a go at it?
Yeah, sure.
Good deal. Let's have a go at it. Well, Phil, I think you passed the test, the thriller with
Cheers.
vanilla.
Thank you.
No doubt. Thank you for the run. Well, that just about wraps it up for today's show, so make sure you stay tuned next time for more ice.
With Jordan.
You ready for a ride, Jordan?
Oh yes, as always.
Oh boy.